Nah. Our mics aren't muted. You're in the right spot. It's Thursday night. Touchdowns and Tangents. I'm PD Camarillo.
I'm Kenneth Berry.
We've been gone for a couple weeks, Kenny. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Tailgate went great. USC won.
UCLA got the dog shit smacked out of them.
Just kicked and stomped out. I mean, they came back because USC's defense is whatever, but honestly,
I'm getting PTSD from that tailgate because much like then, you're babysitting.
Yeah. Wow. That was rude. All right, fine. Let's do this. Shout out to my little sister. Today's her 22nd birthday.
Shout out to Chelsea Berry.
Chelsea Jones.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, forgot.
Damn, bro.
Chelsea Jones. Shout out to Chelsea Jones.
Just say
AKA
Chelsea. They gotta say Jones.
The king of Kenny's clapbacks. You old peach head.
No, we're not. No. I'll unplug this shit and go home right now. No, I'll return everything I bought her for her birthday. But anyway, yeah, it's been a pretty great week. Celebrated with my sister all day today. We saw Queen and Slim, and me and my mom talk shit pretty much throughout like most of that movie because I have some notes. But wow, certain decisions made in like a script kind of just pissed me off. But whatever.
So might as well get to the notes.
Let's just get to the nitty gritty.
What were your problems with the movie?
Well, for starters,
whatever, I'll do what I want.
Pretty much. It's words I live by. But what I saw, like the opening scene was cool. And it's funny that it's like, honestly, I was like, hey, this movie's pretty much damn near sponsored by Tinder. Because that's how they came together. But aside from that, I sit back and I think about...
We got to check on the toilet because somebody blew it up.
It wasn't me this time, bro. It
Shout out
wasn't
to
me.
the good news. Shout out to the good news.
Mark Gunnels, there, he said it.
Shout out to the good news. Shout out to
Gunnels
FEC Radio. Shout out to X Squad affiliates. Shout out to everybody else who listens to us. Shout out to your favorite podcast platform where you can find this podcast. But yeah, sorry, get back to your notes.
Yeah. Anyway, so, oh man, just I don't want to give away the movie, but there's certain things in the movie that happen that make no sense and would never happen in the real world or any other like Bonnie and Clyde.
That's why it's a movie.
No, this shit was like, it was so like over the top and extra. I was like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Y'all aren't serious. Like, one scene was like the dude hands, like he's trying to rob a gas station to get gas, and he hands the dude who he's like trying to rob for gas, he hands him the gun. Who does that?
But he wasn't really trying to rob him. He didn't really want to rob him. That's the whole point of the movie.
It was like a half-ass robbing.
That's the whole point of the movie, though. That's the whole point of the movie is that wasn't their character, but they just were.
Everybody just typecast him as something else.
Yeah, exactly. They were trying to be something that they weren't.
They just wanted to go home. See their
Exactly.
family. And
exactly.
I was just like, that shit was whack. And then the whole horseback riding thing, I'm like, fam, if I'm running from the police, I'm not just going to go down a straight field.
Though, that's like an important part of his character development because that's the first time where the two actually share like an intimate moment and actually share something about their past and create a common ground that develops into their relationship.
You copping heavy pleas for this movie, and I feel like there's
because I actually got it. I actually sat there
when I saw
and watched it. I wasn't on my phone, bro.
Very high.
I wasn't on my phone.
Man, you know how much extra shit I do on my phone, and I can still pay attention?
Because you late.
Late as serve. Hey, hi. We were trying to like not acknowledge.
Yeah, you already
Just-
missed the birthday bitch intro we have for you and everything. Yeah, we was wrong. We was
That
rolling.
one.
We was rolling
And
for
you
you.
didn't bring any water again. No. Right, no water. Brought no water yet again. Didn't bring any water to the tailgate.
Are you gonna play the birthday theme?
No, you late.
It doesn't matter. You guys know I'm always late.
We're in a heated conversation right now.
Well, I'm
Like,
breaking it up.
You seen Queen and Slim? Have you seen Queen and Slim?
No, and
I want
you too, and on my phone, I was like, why am I getting so many messages right now?
That was all Kenny. I don't even know why he was in the
You
group
too.
I was
chat.
live tweeting a movie pretty much.
Yeah,
But
that
just
shit
in
was
the
the
group
stupidest
chat,
shit ever,
and I was
bro.
like, fam, who does
I hate
this?
people
when
who
they're
are on
running
their
from
phone in their movie. That's like the
I'm-
most disrespectful shit to the artist,
I've-
to all the thousands of people.
What is it, a screenplay? It's not a
It
live-
is. A movie's a production of like thousands of people, and the fact that you took the liberty of like, oh, this movie sucks. 10 minutes in, I'm gonna text all the way through it
That
so
was
that
me
it
being
sucks.
petty.
So that it sucks.
The fat
That-
kid and
you just created a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, yeah, it
Nah.
sucks because you didn't even ingratiate
no,
yourself
no.
into the experience.
Okay,
you
what-
fucked up the experience.
I
That was
did.
your own
Me and my
fault.
mom were talking shit the whole time. It was funny. I was mad though when I saw the little fat kid in the beginning. I was like, damn, that kind of looked like me. But I didn't try skateboarding as a kid. I was mad. I was mad as shit. I was like, thank God that fat dude doesn't look like my real father. But I was like, But it was some funny comic relief moments in this movie. Like, I was trying to take it serious, some parts, like, more seriously than others. But based off, like, how they kind of played out some things, I was like, all right.
I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't like it.
There's some messages that pissed me off that were true.
I'll
but,
be honest. Like, I didn't really like it as much as I thought I would. But I understood it. I got what they were going for. I didn't hate it. I was entertained.
Leanne Waite did some shit that makes me mad when I watched The Shy. That's what really, I wasn't mad at this movie. I was mad at The Shy.
I almost cried at the end, but
Bitch.
then I started laughing when her uncle was in the Sean John coat.
That goes down.
I was like, literally had a tear, but then when he saw his Sean John fur coat, I just started rolling.
I was like,
and my girl just looked at me
Did he
like,
dirty
"What's wrong
money?"
with you?"
I was like, oh, it's last train to Paris
I
all
was
over
like,
again.
"What is this? Who wears Sean John fur coats in 2010?"
Shout out to, I think his name is Rakeem Hope, I forget his name, but that black dude is in like every famous black movie ever.
But yeah, sir. So we've been gone for 2 weeks. How do you
for a
feel?
long time. I mean, I was on the ladies' night, so that was pretty cool. Check that out, by the way.
And what do you think of the ladies' night experience?
They're amazing. First of all, I had to tell Jackie. I was like, Jackie told me, and she was like, I'm going to tag you on our group page, our group text from now on, because they don't tell you nothing. And we're supposed to be doing a giveaway for the homeless.
Wait, you said we don't do nothing?
No.
I mean, it's splashed out over there.
They're doing it. All the touchdowns. Not touchdown. The good news people. Sorry, guys, I'm high.
I mean,
all the good news people are
that's
doing
probably
it.
why
They're
they
going
tell
out
you.
and doing like donation for like socks and stuff and giving it to the homeless. Why can't we do that?
They've been doing that for
Are
a
you
while.
going to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll
Are you going to
represent.
spearhead it? Are you going to post? Are you going to manage
Are you
it?
gonna
Are you
show
going
up-
to collect the
are you gonna
stuff?
show up
Are you
early
going
for
to
it?
show up on time?
You gonna show up
Yeah, I'll
early?
show up. I showed up on ladies' night on time.
Oh, but you didn't show up here on time because you
Yeah.
never show
You
up here
guys,
on time.
I'm on BP time. Black people time.
No, it's CP time. It's color people time.
Or
First
black
off.
people time.
No, because I'll be early for a lot of stuff.
I like BP time better than
I'll be
CP
early
time.
for work. Nah. That don't really work.
I mean, CP is inclusive, but I like
I think you
BP.
just don't want to admit that you live like in a blood infested area, so you can't say CP. That's okay. You don't want to be affiliated with the 60s. That's all you have to say.
Whatever.
No. We're
But
not the
thank
ones.
you.
We're not the ones who didn't put you in the group chat. So you're barking up the wrong
No,
tree.
but I'm
Yeah.
saying,
honestly.
but what I'm saying is, you guys leave me out of stuff.
No, we don't.
And stop dragging
Yes,
it across
they do,
the table.
y'all.
No, we don't.
I get it like
Are you trying to play victim right now?
I get everything
really
last
not.
minute. They tell me everything like super last minute.
Nah, we tell you when you need to know.
See, super last minute. It could be last minute.
Nah,
it can be
we didn't tell you
2
last minute
weeks.
not to show up with no water.
You know what?
And late. An hour late.
And we're having a
Whatever.
meeting on Monday.
Cool.
There, see, we told you.
Okay.
There, we told you. And we just established this like 20 minutes ago.
Okay, thank you for
So,
notifying me, guys. Thank
it's
you
not
for
late notice.
making me feel included.
You're always including. You're literally the
like the
only
most
other
inclusive
person who has a chair on this podcast.
We don't just give people
Anyways,
spots on this show.
I wasn't expecting touchdown and therapy this week, but I guess that's what happened when we haven't seen each other in over a week.
Yeah.
Had a moment there.
So
anyway, that movie was. I would never go see it again.
I would. It was pretty good. It was pretty powerful.
Just let
Cinematography was good. The music was great.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything was great about it.
The only thing I had a problem with was the storyline and the plot and the characters and how like some of the character dynamics. Like he goes from eating like a fucking pig in the beginning of the movie and being all civilized, and I'm just like, he came from a 2-parent household. She's the one who came from a broken family. Like, why are we like doing this?
Doing what?
Like doing the whole narrative, like when it's like a black male and a black female lead, like the black male's like some dumbass airhead animalistic brute who just becomes civilized later throughout the movie. That's a character dynamic that exists. And you shaking your head, that's because you haven't done the research. I have.
Wait, what are you saying?
Okay. I'll give you an example.
No. What do you say? Saying what you just said again.
So
don't go into more metaphors. Just say what you mean.
In a lot of movies, a black male who, if they are the lead, there'll be some type of like have some type of animalistic nature about them. Like he was eating like a fucking pig in the beginning of the movie, and then all of a sudden, because she said something, he eventually civilized himself throughout the whole movie. And I'm like, this dude came from a 2-parent household. He's not some bum on the street. Like even from the first scene, she was talking down to him.
What does a 2-parent household have to do with manners? I know plenty of people who come from two-people households who eat like shit, who chew with their mouth open and burn. I don't come from a 2-parent home.
You eat like
asshole.
shit. I mean, you eat like shit.
Yeah, I do eat like shit.
But you had 2 parents.
No, I didn't come from a 2-parent household.
But you had 2 parents. That's what I'm saying.
I had 8 parents.
You say you have 8
Are
parents?
you just trying to say like the narrative of the black man in the movies always seems to
like
be
when they're
like,
the lead, there's always something wrong with him.
Well,
there was nothing wrong with him?
But isn't that always for any type of movie or anything? There's always a character flaw. It doesn't matter what type of story you have. The character is always going to have some flaw or some conflict they're going to have to deal with.
But this type of movie was heightened because of the context around his individual character.
But I think that was the purpose.
It was.
Yeah, but I feel like
I haven't seen it, but that's what it sounds like.
I go back to like The Shy, and I look at certain characters, and I'm like, okay, he's this way because of this, he's this way because of that. Oh, this dude just happens to do stuff.
The Shy is a series. You're comparing a series to a movie.
But it's the same person wrote it. Like,
but it's different.
I'm saying her style of character in this
totally
movie,
different, though.
But also just in movies where black dudes are the lead.
Are you saying because she's a lesbian too? Because I mean,
I don't care about that shit.
And then she probably.
So why does it have to be perfect? You're not perfect.
But I'm
saying when I saw that character, and I was like, "Oh, this is who Daniel Kool-Aid is going to be in this movie." All right, I've seen this. I see how this goes.
You're saying it's always repetitive. It's the same thing. You thought she was going to switch it up.
Yeah, I thought she was going to switch it up because I mean, it was nuanced characters in this, and the people who you thought were going to be villains were necessarily almost the good guys. Like, I'm not saying they went out of their way to make white people not villains in this movie, but there was really only like one bad white dude. And if you count the cops. But still, like, the way it was set up, it was interesting. There was some, like, the only thing I really disagree with is, like,
there wasn't even a lot of white people in the movie.
Some characters. That's my point. That's what I just said. Like, there's a way, like, there's some characters I probably would have wrote differently. They're ending differently. Like, but pretty much the ending of the movie grounded it in reality. Because I feel like they went from point A to point B and everything in between was like...
But that's why it's a movie. It's a movie and not a scene.
Well, yeah.
I said it was a good movie. Development. That's development.
Yeah, I just disagree with... I just didn't like some character. I wish it was a little bit different. I wish they would have switched... They would have just slightly tweaked his character arc. Because can we be honest? He was like a bitch the whole movie.
Yeah, that was his character. That was the whole point of the movie.
The whole movie.
That was the whole point of the fucking movie, was that he was a beta